Sefer Bamidbar, Parashat Korach, third Aliyah. Hashem spoke to Moshe and Aaron, saying, "Separate yourselves from amid this assembly, and I shall destroy them in an instant." They fell on their faces and said, "O God, God of the spirits of all flesh, shall one man sin and you be angry with the entire assembly?" Hashem spoke to Moshe, saying, "Speak to the assembly, saying, get yourselves up from all around the dwelling places of Korach, Datan, and Aviram." So Moshe stood up and went to Datan and Aviram, and the elders of Israel followed him. He spoke to the assembly, saying, "Turn away now from near the tents of these wicked men, and do not touch anything of theirs, lest you perish because of all their sins." So they got themselves up from near the dwelling of Korach, Datan, and Aviram from all around. Datan and Aviram went out erect at the entrance of their tents, with their wives, children, and infants. Moshe said, "Through this shall you know that Hashem sent me to perform all these acts, that it was not from my heart. If these die like the death of all men, and the destiny of all men is visited upon them, then it is not Hashem who has sent me. But if Hashem will create a phenomenon, and the ground will open its mouth and swallow them and all that is theirs, and they will descend alive to the pit, then you shall know that these men have provoked Hashem." When he finished speaking all these words, the ground that was under them split open. The earth opened its mouth and swallowed them and their households, and all the people who were with Korach, and the entire wealth. They and all that was theirs descended alive to the pit. The earth covered them over, and they were lost from among the congregation. All Israel that was around them fled at their sound, for they said, "Lest the earth swallow us." A flame came forth from Hashem and consumed the 250 men who were offering the incense. Hashem spoke to Moshe, saying, "Say to Eleazar, son of Aaron the Kohen, and let him pick up the fire pans from amid the fire, and he should throw away the flame, for they have become holy. As for the fire pans of these sinners against their souls, they shall make them hammered out sheets as a covering for the altar, for they offered them before Hashem, so they became holy. They shall be for a sign to the children of Israel." Eleazar the Kohen took the copper fire pans that the consumed ones had offered and hammered them out as a covering for the altar, as a reminder to the children of Israel, so that no alien who is not of the offspring of Aaron shall draw near to bring up the smoke of incense before Hashem, that he not be like Korach and his assembly, as Hashem spoke about him through Moshe. The entire assembly of the children of Israel complained on the morrow against Moshe and Aaron, saying, "You have killed the people of Hashem." And it was when the assembly gathered against Moshe and Aaron, they turned to the tent of meeting, and behold, the cloud had covered it, and the glory of Hashem appeared. Moshe and Aaron came before the tent of meeting.